him. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Mushida. I am the founder and co-founder of Love and Respect Transforms Holdings. We have a One Help One model. We do mentoring and coaching for business owners, startups, and professionals who want to scale up in their business and create a social impact at the same time. We have a One Help One model. Every training and coaching that we do also contributes to the mindset and skill set training of refugees here in Kuala Lumpur so that they can come out of poverty. We also help with marginalized communities also with mindset and skill set training so that they too can come out of poverty. So I am very, very thrilled this afternoon to be with one of our guest speakers, and we are here live on Facebook, and we are also live on the B-Start exhibition right now. And I'd like to welcome our guest today, who is IR Nurul Huda, the founder of HSE Group of Companies. So she's also one of the amazing entrepreneurs in the Liver Legacy and Family Leadership community. And I'd like all of you to meet her and the good work that she does through her business. So hello Nurul Huda, welcome.
Hai, Assalamualaikum Puan Syida.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. So Nurul Huda, can you please share with our public what is your business about? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, thanks Puan Syida firstly because inviting me to join your program. Okay, actually you can call me Nurul. Actually I'm running a business HSE group that we envisage others that we for sustainable country with our business own model. That's mean we come up with sustainability business excellence model that actually we help our client, our SMEs to practice sustainability and also increase their business value. All right, so that's why this system that we use that actually help them to keep growing sustainably and also profitably. Okay, just short information for myself. Okay, actually I'm the professional engineer in environmental, which actually I'm doing the designing for eco design and also how to reduce the pollutions. That's why when I'm involved in this company, we keen to help to grow together with our program actually in terms of to improve the sustainability competency with to our Malaysian Puan Syida.
Thank you very much, Nurul Huda. Okay, one of the reasons why I love your work is about the problems that you're actually helping to solve. So can you share with us, like, why do you start your business in the first place? What are the problems that you see that in the companies that you are serving, and how do you help them?
Okay, so actually when I'm starting this business actually come from the consultation. Before that, I'm the auditor. So when I'm in auditing on the system, integrated management system, ISO 9001, 14,000 and 45,000, actually I can see that majority of the company only just embedded the system, just only the surface. Okay, they're just doing the system only surface just only to show for the auditor and only to show for the investor. So that's why what I can see that when we do the practice, we come join as the consultant with them, with this company. Actually, we will help them to practice the integrated management system. That we can see, we can help the client. Actually, the best thing is we can help them to reduce the cost. Actually, because we have a client that actually can reduce the cost when embedded this ISO 14,001 and 45,001 also as well as 9,001. So that's why it's my keen to have this industry actually to really embrace ISO system.
Wow. Okay. Now, very good, very good. So it's like if companies they have this ISO system, what is the benefit that they can create for the industry and the economy? Maybe you can explain that one.
Okay, so actually inside the system, actually I show you the slide, one slide. Okay, actually the model that we use. Okay. Okay, actually You can see the slide. Okay, this one actually the model that we use, sustainable business excellence model. Okay, this model actually we use to embrace the ISO system inside the company. Okay, so inside the system actually they already have the ISO already come up with the such good system. They actually embedded from the knowing your company, and then until you plan and then you do, you check, and also you act on any issues you react. So that's why this ISO system actually, what we can see that our client when they embedded this system, they actually first they can reduce their cost. Okay, why they can reduce their cost? Because when you have this system, you actually you have the control, you have the systematic way to control your production, your productivity. You know from the beginning what is the issue. You know your company from the what is your context organization. That means you know your business very well. That's why inside this system, actually, where you know your business, you know what is the issue inside there, you know what is the internal and external issue, you come up with what is the legal regulation. Actually, this when you know your issue, actually you have the systematic way to tackle it. That's why the system actually, when you know what is the problem of your industry, your organization, actually you can have the performance evaluation. That's why we put the objective how we want to handle this issue. Okay, so that's why when we going example of our client that we can see that they can have one, they have reduced their cost. That's mean what is the cost? So for the cost, we see that actually they have losses. They have losses such as they have waste on they create the waste. Actually, when you embedded this system, actually you know actually where it's come the waste. We're using the SIPOC system, SIPOC. So that's why from the input, process, and output, actually we tackle the processes and also the input. So when we tackle on these processes, and then they should know which part that we can control. Okay, that's why why we embedded the system, because we relate with the sustainability, which inside the stability we need to have the prosperity, the people, and also the planet. So this three is very important actually to ensure our business is sustained, growing further, and also without we do any pollution to the environment, and also we take care our society.
Yeah, so no, that's so important, especially want to keep it sustainable and to really be able to do something for that is benefiting the planet and the people. Nurul Huda, maybe can I ask you some examples of companies that you may have worked with, that after they apply, you know, they actually improve, or maybe some examples of companies you know, generally that you have experienced that do not apply this, and what is the result?
Okay, so actually, most of the client that I'm working, example is plantations. Okay, palm oil plantation. As you know, plantation is palm oil plantation is always being have a being the biggest impact to the environment. Actually, when you embedded this sustainability concept, because in plantation, MPOB already come up with Malaysian sustainable palm oil. So my client that embedded this MSPO that really embedded this thing, actually first they actually they reduce the impact on people. That's mean people they have the labor force before they embedded the system. They have unpaid wages. That's mean the force, labor force. So once they embedded the system, actually they improve their system, and then also there is no forced labor, and then also they also improve their the way they're managing the plantations. So and then one more thing about the logistics. So one of the my client that embedded this ISO inside their system, actually they reduce the impact on the incident happen. They can have um, more more than 10 years actually don't have the accident involving their transportation, because this system they already plan what is the risk they are put inside. They are already do the assessment, what is the risk assessment, and then when we put on in place this all the risk, actually we can avoid the crisis. Hmm.
When you put in all of these systems in place, you can actually avoid any upcoming crisis, any upcoming problems and all that lah. Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay, okay. But
Mm.
how can you share, like, if people were to engage you, what is the process like? How long is it? And is it like a 1 day thing? Is it like a 1 year consultation that they work with you? How does it work?
All right. So actually, this system we didn't practice on one off. Okay, because we really embrace this ISO system. That's why we believe on the long term implementation. That's why our client that we engage with us, actually we do the contract with them for at least for 2 or 3 years. That means once they engage with us, first they start with the gap assessment. We want to know what is your baseline on your system. If you want to embed the system, we need to know, okay, what is your level. So and then this one the time frame actually is depend on your organization. Okay, that mean sometimes this organization, if you really embrace this system, actually less than 1 year, actually they can implement very well. Okay, so it's not matter about you want to certify with the certification body or not. Actually, the best thing is you want to embed it in your practice, in your daily practice. It's not only the paper. So that's why we want to focus is we don't want that you do the ISO system only on the paper. And then the best thing for the new ISO, last time more on the SOP, but this time more on the risk approach. That means we really tackle on the risk. What is the risk actually we want to tackle to eliminate, and then what is the opportunity beyond it. So the time frame is varies. We have client that only 3 months, they have 6 months, and also as long as 3 years. So it's continuity.
Wow, but 3 years is a really long. It's quite. I would consider 3 years a long-term relationship already. Right? Anything more than 1 year is definitely long-term. So, what's the benefit of them staying with you like for 3 years, and difference between like maybe somebody 3 months or compared to 3 years?
Okay. Normally our client that stay with us longer because they see the benefit. They really implement it. Their top management really embrace this ISO system. So what we can see that when they embrace this system, so they can actually they predict, because we can know that in this workout world, kan, they volatile, kan, uncertainty which very changes, very dynamic. So when they just embedded if they engage with us, actually we always keep them update. That means we tell them what is the issues that how they want to tackle, and then so this one the long term relationship that if there any changes in the law, we already update them. Okay, look, this one is example on the March they have skill okay, HRD Corp, okay, Human Resource Development Corp already enforce on the levy on this 1% of their fees for the plantations. So just only enforce on the March. So this thing that all of the legal thing that we already informed to our client that, okay, look, this what is your you need to do. So what is the impact if you not to do? So if you not to do, you have the compound. So we keep up them up to date with the legal compliance, with the any issue that we can help them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So actually, I can see the benefit is actually to stay with them long term, but you give an option of the non-obligatory long term relationship by offering them 3 months, let them do it themselves, and then all the guided ones, which is like 3 years. Very it's quite a good option. Then I also wanted to talk to you about your role in MEPS. Can you share a bit about that?
Oh,
Yeah, this association. What is this association all about? Why do you start it? And you are the president of this association, right? Yeah. What is it? What does it mean to
okay.
do?
Alhamdulillah, actually, when I be selected by my community, Malaysian Environmental Professional Practitioner Society (MEPS), actually why we established this map, actually want to help our environmental practitioner in terms their to enhance their skill and knowledge about the environmental, and then we want to help them actually beyond their capacity, how they can embrace the environmental practicing in their organization. So this actually maps, especially during the COVID last time. So actually we already planned almost 3 years to set up this community. So Alhamdulillah, so during the COVID, so we already set up, and then we already done the AGM, and then this community we have almost 90% that together with us, that actually we embrace this establishment to actually to really help them in turn towards to the enhance their competency.
So this is like a body that also keep the professionalism of the professionals, right? The engineers and the professionals. Yeah. So how do people get connected with you, Nurul Huda? Maybe you can share.
Okay, so for those who would like to join MEPS, right? So to join our organization, society, actually you can go to our website, to our Facebook page, and then give. They have the link to register. Okay, one of the option, and then we also, if in term of the you want to connect on the consultation base, so you can go to our Facebook or our, we have there the contact number, and then my our Facebook page is HSE group of companies, and then I'll have team there to help you, to assist you to get what kind of consultations or training you have. So I just want to share with you regarding the new product that we have is certified sustainability practitioner. So why the topic is on the sustainability competency is a way walk the walk. Why? Because inside this competency, actually we show the way to do, show the how to do. Because it's not only just a talk. We don't like to talk only and then don't have any impact. So that's why I believe on the competency. You need to enhance the skill to really embrace this sustainability into towards your organization. So you can see the sustainability impact inside there. So it's not only just only reporting to according to GRI, also SASB. Actually, this competency is important. How actually you embrace this sustainability towards the how to improve your society and also your environmental. So inside this competency program also, actually you will learn what kind of the issue that currently. So it's not the only just we just waiting, because it's when I'm taking this competency program, actually I can see that in terms of sustainability also they have a lot of argument, a lot of different idea, different interpretation of this sustainability. That's why I'm enforced. I'm like to invite everyone to join our competency program, because we would like to see that Malaysian talking about sustainability in the same language. That's mean when one to embed the accessibility, we can talk the same language, not different language, because we need to integrate this system. It's not only just for the investor. Actually, we also need to have the for society and also for our environmental. So when we integrated this is three item, actually we can go towards the sustainable development nation.
Wow. Okay. How do you
Mm.
foresee when Malaysia is seen as in at the same par as the international bodies of sustainability and using the same model? How do you foresee this will be good for the country?
Okay, first thing, because I can see that if we can, because we have to export to them, we have the thing that the product we export to them, and that's why now when we have the same language on how we want to do the accessibility, actually the impact is not for them. impact is for us because we are the one that doing the productivity, do the production. We that actually feel or get the impact from this production, the productivity. When we actually, that's why when they say about the plantation, palm oil plantations, so that when they have some of the organization NGO said that only MXPO is not the good system, just only disruptive on the system, but they don't know they don't know that we already practice on this sustainability at our plantations. And also actually why I'm also really embrace this sustainability, because I don't want they see, I want like they to look Malaysia actually practice the same thing that they think, that international thing. It's not just only orang panggil show sendiri, just only sustainability in our area. So we have someone that see that we actually at far that we already practice on this sustainability. So this why our aim is to have the one approach, this holistic approach towards the sustainability, how we can embed the system inside the organization in Malaysia. Hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Jangan show sendiri. That's right.
Ah.
Yeah. So you actually have it's quality and it's in at par, and everybody in the world they speak the same language, and they can see that it is actually of international standards, right? So
Mm-mm.
this is very very good, very powerful. Thank you so much, Nurul Huda, for sharing, and we are also very happy and very proud that you are in the Liver Legacy and Family Leadership community with us. Maybe you can you share your experience being in this journey with us and being a part of all the other businesses that are actually doing good through their work?
Okay. Actually, firstly, I say Alhamdulillah grateful because I will with the legal legacy circle. Okay, because without this coach from Mushida itself, yourself to coach me towards this because what I can see that inside the legal legacy is something that's synergy. So we help each other. So we help each other to enhance our skill, enhance our performance, and then we help each other towards the emotional release. Because now what we can see inside legal literacy, I learned about the how to help others. As we know how this you help the society. That's why on the giving part. So for me, when we want to move, we need to have society. We need to have the community. We cannot move alone. So that's why when I because I already almost 10 years inside the business, and then the biggest impact I can see that when I involve in legal literacy, because when I doing the business, I I I learn about conscious business. We need to be conscious actually doing the business, and then sustainability actually relate to the conscious business because you know what you do, so you know what you want to do, and you want, and then you know actually what you want to have. What is your biggest vision? That's what I learned about this thing in the legal legacy.
Beautiful. And then and from there also you have created so many new amazing businesses and helping others along the way. So this is wonderful, wonderful work. Thank you so much, Nurul Huda, for the work that you do, how you are helping companies and organizations. And I understand that your work is also relevant across industry, right? Doesn't it, this is not only focused on one industry. Do they
Mm.
need to be a certain size?
Okay, actually, because I'm the horizontal person, that's mean we know the concept. Okay, we know the concept, how to embed it inside the organization. The expert is the organization itself, the industry itself. So we what we can do is we go together. It's not my alone or our company alone to towards this sustainability. It's something that we're happy with our concept, and with your expertise in your industry, actually any industry is uh, should be embedded this sustainability program, especially on this SME. Why SME? Because they represent 90% of the organization. They should have this sustainability practice inside the organization, because we can see that some of the studies say that um, this sustainability actually just only 60% of the company incorporated sustainability inside only strategy, not incorporated in their business model. So just only the surface. So just only surface, and then that's why it's come up with greenwashing, blue washing, SDG washing. Just only on surface, they want to have the investor to invest, and then they have not really embraced this sustainability practice. So that's why now what we should do is how we can do the real sustainability practice inside our organization. That's why what actually HSE group do.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, because sometimes people are not aware, like they think, oh, this is enough for them to get investors, but they're not really creating impact, right? Nurul Huda,
Yes.
that's what we want. Yes, thank you so much. So with that, thank you and everyone also for watching. That was Nurul Huda, the MD founder of HSE Group of Companies. Very, very powerful work that she's doing, getting organizations to do more good through their business so that we all
InsyaAllah.
can create a better world, inshallah, for the people, planet, and all of us living in this earth. Okay, so thank you very much, Nurul Huda.
Okay. Thanks, Wang Shida, for inviting. Okay.
Yes, thank you.